Hey guys, how's it going? So just a quick video for today. I was thinking about what I talked about last week, where I was teaching somebody who's never played guitar how to play. Started with a couple chords and they learned their first couple songs. And it was sort of an interesting experience to watch this person learn something out of nothing. And it kind of made me miss my beginning years of when I was teaching myself, because every day I was learning something new and it was always exciting. It was always frustrating, but it was always exciting. I was thinking about well, I haven't really learned anything to that scale in a long time. So I sort of came to the conclusion, okay, well, what can I learn? What's next in my guitar playing journey? So I thought about what I've already learned versus what I think I should know by now. What I've already learned is, okay, I can finger pick pretty well. I know all of the chords pretty well. I can learn songs relatively quickly, but what I don't know is any of the theory behind it. Music theory is something that I've attempted a couple times over the last few years, but I never really stuck with it, and I always kind of felt bored. It couldn't really keep my attention span. To me, I was like, this is just sort of nerd stuff, it's not that important. But I got to this point where I was thinking about, okay, well, this is what I know how to do, and a lot of what I know how to do sort of relates to the emo math rock stuff that I like. But I also really like blues. I've talked a lot about how the Doors is one of my favorite bands, and I think you could kind of consider most of their music to be bluesy. It's sort of a psychedelic blues depending on which album you're looking at, but it's very blues inspired for sure. A lot of their covers are blues songs. So I was like, okay, I should learn the blues because that seems cool. They make it sound good, and I mean, I like all of the old blues guys. So when I looked at how to play blues, the music theory stuff was coming up again. And I realized if I want to play the stuff up here, I'm gonna have to learn the stuff down here. So every morning for the past week, I've been spending 30 minutes to an hour learning music theory, learning blues stuff as well, but trying to learn music theory at the same time to keep my interests going, And I know I'm taking it seriously this time because I've actually started writing it down. Circle of Fifths. I'm learning about it. I don't know how to apply it yet, but it's clicking in my head a little bit more now than it used to. I think when I've tried to learn that in the past, I was like, oh, this is a cool diagram that, you can just write a song by looking at it, I guess. Kind of, but not really, but kind of. That's sort of where I'm at right now. I'm learning the Circle of Fifths, learning scales. I just learned the minor pentatonic scale. I've actually been practicing that every morning as I've been teaching myself all the theory stuff. Yeah, my next step is going to be learning the major pentatonic scale. I really want to have the Circle of Fifths memorized by the end of next week probably, because I think from there then I can start learning the next stuff, which is not really sure yet. Probably relative minors and things like that. I guess that's part of the Circle of Fifths, but I don't know. I'm still learning. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. I'm excited to learn again. I haven't learned anything like this in a long time. Everything I've learned over the last couple years, it's more technique rather than actual theory, and technique that I understand for each song, but I don't really know how to apply that to when I write or how it applies to other people's songs. It's more of a case-by-case scenario with that. So yeah, I've been learning it. It's really cool and exciting, and I'm excited to keep learning it. That's all I wanted to say for today. Song of the day. I thought about this for a while. I was having trouble thinking of a specific song, but the band I want to pick is the Dodos. That's a band that I've been listening to for maybe 15 years now, and when I was re-listening to them the last couple days, I realized how much they influenced me, just subconsciously. Primarily their album, The Visitor, which I believe is their second or third album. A lot of the songs off of there, I think the aggressive strumming that you hear in a lot of those songs, I've definitely written songs just like that. I think about my song Lapdog, which is just Anyway, so the Dodos is the band, The Visitor is the album that I want you to listen to. If I had to pick a song, which is really hard to pick a specific song, I would go with Fools, which then leads into Joe's Waltz. I would do those two together, but at least listen to Fools. Start there. Really listen to the full album. That's all I've got for you guys today. Next week, I'm going to talk about the release of the album and sort of my plan for that. I'm going to give you the day that I'm aiming for it to be out. It's the day that I've had in my head for a couple months now, and I want to put it out there so that way it's, written in stone and I can't change my mind or go back. Anyway, I'll talk about that more next week. Don't forget to listen to my new song, Interstellar. It's streaming everywhere, so check that out. I'll have a link in the description below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video and you want to see more like this. Stay tuned, because like I said, I'll be talking about the album. I will be doing more songs. Once the album is sort of wrapped up, I'm going to start covering songs. That's kind of my plan for that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut, guys, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.